What is up, everybody? Welcome back to T-Dog Customs to another video. Can you say hi?
Hi.
So today is the start of getting like prepped for JeepJam and Panama City Beach, Florida. So we're not going to be working on this today. We're going to be working on the tow rig because this needs a little bit of love. I have had a wheel hub assembly sitting, here it is, right here. Now it's Moog, guys, and I know Moog is not the brand it used to be, but I've had it in my garage for probably a year now, just waiting. I like to keep spare parts, you know the deal. Anyways, look at this. This is why, if we can, I don't know if you can see that, so I'll set it down.
No touch.
That's right, no touch.
You can do a touch and put or a leg, okay?
Okay. No touch?
Huh?
No touch?
No.
Kids are the best. Anyways, so we're going to be replacing the hub on this. The good news is I am very good at this. I replace about once a year or twice a year sometimes, but lately it's been like once a year. I have to do a hub replacement. I don't know if it's because of the rough suspension or if it's because of the wheels or if it's just because of the design or the bad, you know, I don't know. But all that to say, once a year one of the hubs seems to blow out. So and I know what people are going to say, well, it's because you have those ridiculous wheels on there and you should take them off. Not going to happen, so don't even say it in the comments. I know you're going to say it, but we're not changing the wheel setup. What is that? That's bolts.
Oh, bolts.
Yeah. Bolts.
Oh,
no.
no.
Yucky? Should we put them right there? Okay. Okay. So we're not going to be changing the wheels and going to ones with less offset. These are 22 by 14s and 33 tires by 1450 tires. So when these tires go, which they're getting close, we're going to go with 35s instead of 33s. That way they're a little bit bigger, because I feel like the tire to wheel ratio is just a little off for the 6-inch lift that I have. But that's neither here nor there. I have got this process down to about probably 20 minutes from start to finish. So we're gonna knock that all out real quick. Then we have some windshield wipers that need to get put on as well. I do need an inspection as well. I just haven't been driving this truck enough and I forgot about it. But I cannot pass inspection on these rims because they stick out too far. So I'm gonna probably throw my stocks on and get it past inspection before we leave. You know, everything will pass once we do that. finished up the wheel bearing, so good to go there. Put new wiper blades because that one was ripped, and we're probably gonna run into some rain at some point. It's been a couple days since we've been on the F350, getting that ready for the drive to Panama City Beach. A couple things have happened. We'll come back to the Jeep. I've been working on that, trying to get that ready, but today we're going to be doing the oil change, the fuel filter, oil filter, stuff like that. I went yesterday to my cousin's house, or his mom's house actually, and picked up a lot of the stuff that will be going out to Florida. Now we're gonna have to consolidate some of this better, pack it better, but this bin right here is actually mine, just spare stuff that he didn't want, but we're gonna take apart the table here, kind of just get everything streamlined. We got this ready for JeepJam, and we installed the intercooler. All that's left now is the piping, which will take place once we actually get to my cousin's and be able to, you know, work on that, get that wrapped up. Got the hood vent for keeping the engine a lot cooler. It kind of lets all that heat from the turbo and stuff kind of vent out. And last but not least, we need to figure out our winch situation. Last time I tried to use the winch, I unspooled it, and to find out that I think because I did not have like a waterproof cover on this, I'm pretty sure the controller module is ruined, which would be this part right here. So I decided, since all things should go according to plan, hopefully I won't need the winch, so I'm just gonna unspool the wire, and we'll worry about that for another time, but for now we unspooled it, and you can see to take these off there's an Allen key. Oh, that was nice and easy. So we'll just unscrew this. Oh yeah. And the wire will pull right out like that. We'll screw this back in so we don't lose it. And we'll just pull this wire off to the side for now. When I got this winch, I should have just purchased a winch cover off of Amazon or something, but I didn't know that these were not waterproof, but apparently they're not. So just keep that in mind. It is time to pop the fuel filter in, which is this right here on the 9973. Let's see. This is the power steering pump. We're going to be replacing that at some point too. I don't know if it's in this video or not, but yeah, this 1/2 inch slides right in that little gap right there, so you should be able to use this to take that off. Now there is a drain on these fuel filters, however it's been a while since I've replaced this actually. I normally do it like every 3 months, and it's been probably 8 or 9 months. But you can see, yeah, I got some sludge, a little bit in there. Not the best for sure. definitely do a fuel filter. There is a like a drain on these on the back side, but my drain is not working. So that, I think it's like it's either stuck shut or something, I can't remember, but this is the new one. I got this off of Rock Auto. Just go ahead and get you one that's got all the gaskets and everything. Just save you some time, really. But let's just compare these real quick. Same thing, pretty much. Got that ring. What I like to do, you probably don't have to do this, but I just like to get some diesel on the seals. Just makes them slide in there a little better. Just kind of make sure that you don't have a dry spot on your gasket anywhere. So anyways, since I didn't drain this, I'm gonna set this in very slowly and just kind of, I'm gonna leave it like that and just kind of let the diesel soak into the filter, and that way, you know, we're not splashing diesel out, because if you just stick it in and screw it back down, diesel will kind of squirt out of the housing. So it should be good now, but this screws back in. See, if I would have screwed it down all the way, I could tell the diesel was starting to squirt out. So we'll put this. Generally, a good rule of thumb is every oil change, do a fuel filter change. Tighten this down, and then we'll move on to the next thing. It's oil time. I already drained the oil. Putting a new frame filter in there. Just kind of like a note, I always pre-fill my oil filters. I recommend you doing that because this filter is very big and it takes a lot of oil and it soaks up a lot of oil. So just like on first startup, so you're not having to pump this full of oil before it starts pumping through your engine, I recommend pouring as much in as you can. And if you pour it in quick, and it's gonna fill up fast, and then if you let it sit for a couple seconds, you'll notice that it's going way down the level. And that's just because the filter is soaking up the oil. So it can hold quite a bit. So pour some in there all the way, fill it up, and then just let it sit and it'll drop down. And then you can fill it up again, let it sit again, and then the level will drop down and then fill it up again. So anyways, you don't want it overflowing. You can see I have a little bit of gap in there. But anyways, just kind of a tip. Maybe it's helpful for one of you guys. And just like that, got the oil topped off. Always remember, stick your plug back in the oil pan or else you'll waste some oil. That's never good. And make sure you fill it back up with oil before you start it up. That's never a good thing either. So we've got that topped off, and we are good to go as far as oil and fuel goes. The next thing that we will get to at some point before we go is the power steering pump. A couple things real quick. Got these top plates installed on the Jeep. Looking good, killer. And I repacked this So we should be good as far as this goes. This is gonna have to move obviously so we can get the gooseneck hitch in, and then what I'll do is I'm taking these wheels, these spare wheels, with a set of tires, brand new tires that I have in the garage there for a spare backup. I'll strap those to the gooseneck just in case if something decides to go bad with my 22x14s on the truck on the side of the road. That's going to be kind of tough to fix, you know, on the fly, because not many shops probably carry tires like that in stock. So anyways, I'm gonna bring the spare set so we can at least keep rolling out there if something, God forbid, happens like that. So we leave in 1 week exactly, to the very day. We leave Thursday evening after work. So literally I'll come home from work and I'll have everything hooked up and we will roll out and head to Florida. I am so stoked. So stay tuned for that, because this is probably going to be it for this video, the preparation side. Kind of wrap this up. The next video on this particular series will be us heading out, so there may be a video in between that video, but next week, next Thursday, we head out. So that's the plan. I still need to load up the sandblaster, get that on the gooseneck, clean all this up. As always, thank you guys for watching. Keep grinding and stay tuned, because you're not going to want to miss these coming videos. It's going to probably be 3 or 4 videos. This Jeep Jam is a week long, so I'm probably going to try to cram as much footage in, but I'm just warning you guys, it's going to be a lot of footage, The good news is I have some external hard drive that I can download all my video footage on, and if I don't get a chance to edit while I'm on vacation pretty much, at least when I get back I'll be able to go back through it with a fine-tooth comb and kind of get some better things. Don't forget though, follow me on Instagram at T-Dog Customs, because definitely be doing more vlogging on my Instagram, which is T-Dog Customs, same spelling as my YouTube channel. Keep grinding. Peace.